It's a fair question.
Defense. Rebound. Welcome to Timeout with Coach Mike Miller. Coach Miller is the basketball coach with the most wins in LACC history, coaching his teams to a national record of 14 straight conference championships, breaking UCLA's old record of 13. Coach Miller is the first basketball coach in California basketball history to win a state championship at both the high school and college levels. Coach Miller has been honored as Coach of the Year 18 times and has produced almost 100 Division I players. For the next 2 hours, get ready for stats, facts, rants, and your opportunity to chat with one of the most successful basketball coaches in the entire country and his friends. Timeout with Coach Mike Miller.
Hey, welcome. Welcome to Timeout with Coach Miller. We are live, Scott. We're on the air.
Yes, we are. Welcome back, Coach. Good to see you.
Good to see you. I'm waiting for the rest of our team to come up. I think Chris is on his way up.
Like a boss.
Yeah, like a boss. I can't even imitate that.
Power moves.
Power moves only. Our phone number is 1-800-893-9562. Our phone number is 1-800-893-9562. Please give us a call. We have some interesting guests tonight. They'll be not live in studio, Scott. They'll be call-ins.
Okay, it's more room at the table for us.
That's right. And we actually already have a call. I see it on the board. This is the earliest call-in. The call was on the board. The call was on the board before we even went on the air, I think.
They might be asking those girls that were just on the air some pot advice.
Oh, good point.
The hot box.
The hot box. That's who was on before us. Andy, you're in the sound booth tonight. Glad you're with us. Scott Schultz is to my left, my special guest co-host. Chris Maxwell is not here, diagonal across the table from me, but he will be soon, I believe.
The Invisible Man.
The Invisible Man. And we've got a call. Andy, put the caller on. Caller, you're on the air. Caller, you're on the air.
Yeah, I want to talk to the most successful JC coach in America, the guy who probably, if things were fair, would be coaching at UCLA or Kentucky or something. I think his name is Mike Miller. Is he around?
Yeah, that's me. Welcome to Timeout with Coach Miller. Here's our first special guest of the night. And this is a rare treat because Frank Burleson is the best, in my opinion, Scott, ever college basketball writer.
Wow, that's some high praise.
I mean, I used to buy the Long Beach Press-Telegram, Frank, just to read your story or your column, and then I'd throw the rest of the paper away.
Remember this, Mike. This is and that's high praise because a lot of people would do it because on Tuesdays, pre-internet, pre-website, people would either drive, in some cases people would drive like from the desert, 35, 40 miles. Or, if I really liked the people, I would fax them my column. I would cut it out of the paper, Xerox it, or copy it, and then fax them my column. And, again, now that, when I was still at the papers, register or whatnot, then the internet came and people would just, read it online or whatnot. But, yeah, that was I think the thing that was most gratifying is that people like Coach Miller and players and coaches and just general fans, because people now kind of take basketball coverage, which is pretty extensive these days, recruiting or whatnot, because they kind of take it for granted. But there was a time not that long ago where, especially in the off season, other than myself,